Alright, episode 35. Last episode we went ahead and all these smaller islands to the north here. We maximize what we can get out of them as far as troops and ships. Sylvanium still has a lot that we're going to be able to do. I do have more supplies heading to them.
Waiting for your decree!
Wood and weapons, sails, all that good stuff. And then, so they'll continue. I mean, they still have a population of about 800, I think. Yeah, 750. So they'll still be able to pump out at least, what was that, 10, 15 more ships. So today I'm going to focus on the lower islands, Avaluna, Salente, and Pincentia. And then that's one we also built up here. Not sure we're going to get much out of these. I think we can get a few more armies out of Ponce as well. If I have time, which I doubt I will, I would like to go back to Juliana. We have a lot of population here. They're just in the wrong class of people. So I would like to definitely get them in the right ones. So that way we could start making siege equipment. Specifically the onagers, the catapults, maybe even some of the high-level cavalries. Because we're pretty maxed up on those. We just, all of our population's in the wrong ones. So we'll look at that when we get there. Alright, but we'll go ahead and get this kicked off. See, where is our wood?
Salway, Praetor!
Where did the wood go? I could have swore I just saw it. Either way, it was on its way, and we still got a lot of ships over here. So that'll give us our third fleet. These are our armies sitting here waiting to be deployed. We got Tier 2 Gladiator games underway. Okay,
Construction of a ship has finished.
We stand, waiting!
Alright, now we need to decide what we're going to do with the population here. Don't believe. We got 75 weapons
Done.
here. No sails, no rope. So we will go ahead and build us. One of these days I need to go through here and start doing some beautification of these things. Go ahead and drop 2 of you. 2 of you. I could probably get 3 out of each one of these. And we'll see what our population, yeah. Running around an average of 50 population for everybody else, that'd be good. That's going to utilize 2 ships, so I'll go ahead and get
Salway, Praetor!
these 2 moving down here to be their carriers.
Mariners, forward!
Well, that was a quick one. 250 people. I can probably get 4 armies out of here. Have weapons. Have weapons. Alright, and 10 apiece.
You're in a position to act.
I'm pretty sure we did this last time again. But they're asking again. This one again, reputation change with the Emperor. That's what I'm focusing on because I want to get to war here
As
soon.
you decree.
So yeah, we're now neutral with him. That's where we need to be. -12. We're almost in good enough
I
city.
knew
where
you'd flourish under the eagle's wing, Governor.
We are out of sturgeon and honeycombs. We're gonna go check that real quick. There's. Unless it was just a fluke. Oh, I was like, yeah. Not sure how that little fluke happened, but I think we're okay. And okay, so we can get about 4 armies from here, maybe 5. We have enough weapons to do that as well. Let's see. I could actually fit this. One, two, three, four. Could do one more. Yeah, we'll do one more. Prefer the archers. Alright.
Waiting for your decree.
This sardine and I, we're both very small fish.
That'll require 2
We
more.
stand waiting.
Alright. Yeah, I can get a max 4 from here. Could build up a little bit more. There's a little bit of room around this lower village. Let's see. 3 weapons in stock. Got a gopher ship anywhere ready? Yep.
We stand waiting.
50 will be more than enough for that.
Through the waves.
Our wood has arrived. This thing's gonna be making ships for days. I'm not in a rush. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 being built. 3 over here.
Waiting for your decree.
A new unit has been recruited.
Their ride hasn't even shown up yet. Making yours. You still need upgrades. Once you get your weapons, we'll start making you.
Salve, Praetor.
Yeah, there those are.
Construction of a ship has finished.
Where's my other? You were making ships, but you should all be done by now.
Neptune's finest. Ready.
What I said I was going to get out of here, 4 armies. That's still going to cut it pretty light. Might just do 3 out of here and give them 1 ship. I just have 1. Alright.
We advance.
Oh man, I still got wood walls over here. No towers on it either. Man, that's gonna cut back on the amount of troops I can get here again.
We advance.
Alright, what do you want? Festival, got it. Have fun. Oh.
A new unit has been recruited.
Yeah, that's about the max we're going to do there. This whole island is just maxed out on olive oil and olives. What's it looking like here? No olives, plenty of olive oil. We could always boost up how many ships are transporting that. A lot of these other islands don't have any need for much of it. But after I take over Tarragon's final island here, I'll be able to
A fire
bring
has
over a lot
started
of resources
in your city.
from the main island. Is there nobody to fight fires over here? Yeah, there's... Kind of impressive I haven't had a fire there yet. And they're gonna need 1 ship to transport.
Waiting for your decree. Festina
So,
Lente. What could you possibly require?
trade.
A new unit has been recruited.
I think I might do a shipyard here. The amount of armies that I'm building right now, I just feel like I could use some more ships. Ultimately, my goal will be to beat everybody on the water long before. I'm just going to go ahead and set these 2 by. comes the daunting task of
You can make a
Upgrading
couple
and
of
downgrading
cows
some
and on a good
units.
gladiator.
I want my little cone of walnuts to crunch along with the action.
I keep around 200 of each one.
A new unit has been recruited.
That's 186. Now these tier
A new unit
3s,
has been recruited.
a lot of those. This whole block is.
Construction of a ship has finished.
I just have 400 guys still. I guess I should be looking to see what I want to build here. Onagers are going to use mostly the tier 1 and some of the tier 2. Okay. Wouldn't hurt to have a ship or two of the cavalry. So we'll have Praetorian cavalry. What? 3 of those.
My husband adores the amphitheater.
A new unit has been recruited.
These are all tier 1. These are tier 3s.
When I said I was in the Colosseum, I was lying.
Alright. Do 3 more of you. Here's 2 ships of cavalry. And the siege ones. This is what I really want right here. Alright, 2 or 3 guys got to go down again. In theory, I'd like at least 2 full ships of
A new
onagers.
unit has been recruited.
1, 2, 3.
A new unit has been recruited.
1, 2, 3. Alright. And without having to build any houses, just adjusting the tiers of citizens. That's going to be 4 ships worth of troops coming from there. I don't have 4 ships to
So
build.
weary, Praetor.
Man, okay, this army's getting ridiculous.
Cohorts at your command. Help is on the way. Simple serves best.
Me, them. What do we got here? Just 5.
Construction of a ship has finished. A new unit has been recruited.
Dogsock?
Let's see. Have you guys got? Where did I build that? All right. Right, you can see with all of the all the ships and all the armies we built, we're bleeding down money. We're still 34.56 in the green, but when all these things are made, it's going to be a lot closer to 0. Luckily, we're filthy rich right now, but these armies and these navies, they
Neptune's finest.
really.
A new unit has been recruited. A new unit has been recruited.
Selway, Praetor.
The maintenance costs on these things are just ridiculous.
What could you possibly require?
And when you think about the fact that we're going to have all warships transporting around,
A new unit
Ups it
has
even
been
more.
recruited.
For the governor.
Neptune's finest. Ready.
go ahead and throw you guys over here in the port. Yeah, we're going to have a bigger fleet of just transports than we're going to have of actual ships at this point. How many we got over here?
A
1,
new
2,
unit
3,
has
4,
been recruited.
5. 3 come from the other island. We still have plenty of population here. Do need some more tier 2 guys though.
A new unit has been recruited.
Spoonful of trouble.
Gather arrows.
That's it for you. One more.
Selway, Praetor.
Finish out that island.
We stand, waiting.
Construction of a ship has finished. Your people are ailing.
That's not good. That's right where my fish are.
A new unit has been recruited.
And medical there. I guess I really don't have one for this general area. And I have never upgraded the roads
Construction
here.
of a ship has finished.
I'll go ahead and do that. Did you finish a ship?
Neptune's finest. Ready.
Send you up here with these ones.
A thousand lamps surveying
Oh,
every
jeez.
alcove, every nook and every cranny.
Huh. Their forum's on fire. And it doesn't appear. I guess the closest one's there. Yeah, they got firefighters going there. Ooh, it's spreading to the houses. Nice. Well, with any luck, if all this stuff builds this round,
A new unit has been recruited.
episode 36 might be wartime.
We stand waiting.
Have to be sure to protect these. Probably gonna be about 10 to 12 ships by the time it's all said and done. There's my landing force.
Selway, Praetor.
You're done. You're done.
Waiting for your decree. Neptune's finest. Ready. We advance. We stand waiting.
Oh, take your time marching there, boys.
A new unit has been recruited.
Time flies, as do we.
Done.
Waiting for your decree.
Why is my flagship down here? I must have sent ships down there and then sent that one, not paying attention.
A new unit has been recruited. Construction of a ship has finished.
We pass the test.
You finish a boat? Nope. Still not enough rope either. Unless you're selling me some rope. It'd be super nice right now.
What could you possibly require?
You're
Construction of a
done.
ship has finished.
Sales, man. Nobody's I swore I set this stuff to just buy because I got sick of running it back and forth. Alright. This island's done. Ships are all gone. Done. Alright. I'll follow, just get in here. Alright. This island's done. Maximum amount of troops. Island's done. I'd like to get two more, one more ship out of this one. Just gotta wait until we get some rope. We pretty much bled all these islands dry. What I should go ahead and start doing is I need to break the defensive treaty I have with him.
Diplomats, bureaucrats.
Because the non-aggression pact, yeah, see the timer's starting to go down on that, 30 minutes. So by the end of this episode, the non-aggression pact should be void. Yeah, that went to negative 27 with the old emperor.
Let us lay
Defense
out the pact.
Decline. Yeah, not gonna happen, buddy. I'm coming after you. All the resources on this island are starting to back up too. So waiting on my cavalry, waiting on my siege equipment, and waiting on some boats. For the love of God, will somebody sell me some rope?
We stand waiting. Mariners, forward!
I need one more ship out of there.
Construction of a ship has finished.
Sails. Rope.
What could you possibly require? Through the waves!
A new unit has been recruited. A new unit has been recruited.
Festina Lente.
Where there?
Governor.
We passed the test. I've got a bigger sling.
All right, 3 more of each of those.
Neptune's finest. Ready. Time flies, as do we.
Mm-hmm. 63. No, it's going to be the tier 3. It's going to be 63 and 8. Man. Okay, 22 more rope, we'll just set to buy, and I'll get another ship out of that as well.
Salway,
Oh, yeah.
Praetor.
I await your instruction.
Income will go down 1, plus 5 reputation. Prestige will go down 2. Favors this decision. Favors. Prestige, I'm not too worried about. Money, we're burning through money, so we're gonna go ahead and just
with such choices.
there.
What could you possibly require?
6 there. 7, 8. We got 2 more being built. Not you. Are you? Should probably fix the food.
Done.
Alright, you're good and done. Good and done. Good and done. Good and done. Ships and some siege equipment, which is still
Decree.
slowly creeping
Has
along.
been recruited.
Yeah, those onagers are slow.
In your city
Oh, I did not want to go here.
has started in your city.
Of course it
Construction
has.
of the ship has finished.
Even with it being on double speed, these games really starting to struggle on this
What could you
Xbox.
possibly require?
There they go. Problem is, I don't have rope on any of my islands. I've been burning through it building all these ships.
Waiting for your decree.
So we're going to have 3 fleets that can move around openly, and then we're going to have 1 that's going to be bigger than any of them, that's going to be just transports for the armies.
Salway, Praetor.
Alright.
We advance.
A new unit has been recruited.
Geez, at this point, I think I can go ahead and tell these guys to start going over their onesie twosies, because they're... Should move that building closer just to. Yeah.
What could you possibly require?
Construction of a ship has finished.
Time flies, as do we.
So I think I have one fleet near his, maybe two surrounding him, and then one just positioned up north.
We stand, waiting.
On each side of her main island. So if she decides to join his cause and gets a little froggy, I'm just going to destroy all of her trade routes right here in between her islands. And I'll start on her smallest island and work my way up to her main island. But the main goal will be hit this entire, put my army right here on the backside of his island and just steamroll through it. I can take out this tower and this barracks from down south. Work and soften what I can with the navies from the outside here.
A new unit has been recruited.
Waiting for your decree.
Didn't I send you guys over? There we go.
Ready. We stand, waiting. Neptune's finest. Ready.
You have received a missive from the Lady Diana, Ere. She
Don't really care.
Construction of a ship has finished.
Alright.
We stand, waiting.
Anything over another fleet of 10 ships, I'll probably send over to Albion to defend those guys. So this ship, this one's pretty much done. When that ship's finished being built. Which one of you's got my cavalry? So just waiting on my siege and my cavalry to load up in those boats. No, we got a few more ships being built here.
Beards, look who's here.
The games have ended.
Oh, our games have ended. Not sure why my island health is going down when nothing's changed. We'll go ahead and see if I got any blank spots.
A new unit has been recruited.
mean, there's a few outlying, but -33 is really not bad. So.
I buy mirrors for my husband, so he can turn himself to stone.
Who are you calling a donkey?
Yeah. Everybody's full. I mean, I guess I could... Don't need it, but I got a trade ship over here, so... Do we have any tier 2 citizens here that need anything? No, but nice revolt. Oh, there it is. Alright.
A new unit has been recruited.
What happens in Taverna stays in Taverna.
I never gave these guys porridge. Jeez. Got plenty of porridge, plenty of olive oil. We're not going to use any olive oil, but we will plan ahead.
Construction of a ship has finished.
What are you guys not getting? You guys are getting your own port. Ah! Definitely didn't mean to upgrade you.
Cook 'em sardines, dripping with oil, picking me teeth with the bones.
Everything but that.
Waiting for your decree.
Construction of a ship has finished.
We already know the pants. They're barely keeping ahead on that. And olive oil's maxed out. So we're going to start sending it to the other islands. Because everybody has olive oil. What about in Albion? They getting enough olive oil? Yeah, they're at 316 and still gaining. All right. Anything I should look at spreading the wealth out in there. All right, Ponds is officially done. All right.
Neptune's finest.
Actually, 1, 2, 3, 4.
What could you possibly require?
All right. And we're going to put this one right next to her islands in case she decides to be an idiot. The 3 extra ships we have we'll send over to Albion to help defend over there. What do we got here? Just these last 2 ships.
We stand waiting.
Last 1 ship. Waiting, alright. Ah, my industry's actually working again here now, partially. Oh, Sylvania.
Salve, Praetor. Onager, ready to roll.
A new unit has been recruited.
All right, that's it for the armies. I got a couple more ships for the navy, but all the ones that are going to be built from this point on are going to go over to Albion to help defend that. That's just going to be 3. That'll put them up to 8 there. We'll have 30,
Possibly require.
45 here.
We stand waiting.
Give me the other ship. There you go.
We advance.
Realistically, this fleet should be somewhere with a little bit more protection right here.
Done.
We got a few more minutes left in the episode. Let's go ahead and figure out our game plan here. Ooh, nope, not trade routes. How much time we got left before we're allowed to... Oh, 17 seconds. Then the non-aggression pact will be done. These 10 ships are going to take on whatever they can here. The Emperor demands peace. What are we talking about? No one's done nothing yet. Listen in on us. We will attack right here with the Navy. Might bring another one here. They could probably take out a few of these armies before they pick them up and move them out. So yeah, we might get that second fleet down here.
So way, Praetor.
Yeah, I don't want
Ship
you.
has finished.
You should go over here.
Through the waves.
You should replace that one. And did you already build your last ship? Yeah, okay.
We stand waiting.
I don't want to move that force. Yep, so I have one Navy take out this port village here. They got, is that their trading post? Their trading post and their harbors, their shipyards. If we're lucky, maybe they'll take out some of the armies, but they'll probably fall back once we start attacking. But all these geniuses, I could probably attack them and kill them before they're able to get away. This will be wide open, so I will land my troops here immediately. So that way they won't be able to rebuild once you're on the island. Circle some ships around here, take out these defenses and barracks. And then we use onagers for long range attacking of these fortifications. We'll try to keep everything near the water so we could use the ships as defense. Yeah, we know. That one's... After I take over Latium, I'll worry about the trade over there. Got one ship there, one on its way, and then yep, that'll be 3. One more ship being made and we're done.
Waiting for your decree. So way, Praetor.
13 ships to carry my army. We're gonna park them right next to them.
Lente.
I'll be shock and awe on these guys. He's got a small contingent of ships here. We'll have these guys right next to him. And he's got a couple sitting out here, but there's 4 towers in the harbor right there. It shouldn't have any trouble running those 2 ships off. 3 ships.
I suffer the company of the other
2
soldiers.
ships.
Wars, pillages, endlessly on our return. Waiting for your decree. Time flies, as do we.
All right. Everybody's moving into position.
Selway, Praetor.
I just don't see her doing anything too crazy. Her naval power is a third. Same with his. I feel like the defensive power is just overwhelmingly going to keep anything they try to throw at any of the islands out. I got stone walls and archers on every port. One last ship, and we will be good to go. It's looking like tomorrow, the next episode will be War with Tarragon. I can just move this one ship.
Has finished.
The fleets are in position.
A fire has started in your city.
We're still sitting positive in money, but it's considerably less than it was beforehand. This is why it's key to make sure that your happiness, your fire, and your health is all in the positive. Because if you're trying to do a war and all these things keep popping off more frequently than they should, yeah, you're just done for. Make sure you have all your economic things in line before you go messing with the war. One less headache to worry about. Should I have them patrol?
Waiting.
So from where you're now a little bit more south.
Semper Vigilo.
Have them do a little Bermuda Triangle right here in the middle.
Festina Lente.
Take out anybody that just happens to be moving around.
Waiting for your decree.
Alright, we're going to send you guys to the Cutsip. Fleet 1's ready. Fleet 2's ready. And the army is ready. Look at that, 1 hour flat. So, yeah. Quick follow-up. We went through each one of our smaller islands, bled them dry of population to build a bigger, larger navy and army. Oh, this one actually increased. We repositioned all of our navy and army around their ports and their troops, so hopefully we can get a surprise on them. And then tomorrow we will declare war on Tarragon, and hopefully with any luck Concordia will declare war on us as well, and then we could just steamroll into her islands immediately after. But at least Tarragon will be cleared of Latium. We don't have to worry about him over here anymore. And then we'll work on pushing Concordia out before moving the fleet and the army over to Albion and taking that all over. I will spend some time building up these massive islands. They're too big not to build some cool stuff, especially when we're going to have unlimited money coming in. Probably build some really cool cities. See if we could do something to maximize population. And I also want to go over religion. Not just the local religions, but the global. There's a lot of perks that can be found in here. And I've really not messed with it much, but it'd be a good talking point later. Alright, thanks for watching.